Oh no. Oh no. I knew it. It's because I don't have music on. Noise. He's already healed. What? How do you guys do this? Secretly admin and shit. Like, writing with music is so helpful. Yes, way. Not pressure belly, my friend. I was there on the first ride. I'm a bit far in. GG. Only 100 hours. Hmm. The hashling slasher. Basically, I'm gonna ask him to mimic what I'm doing. Okay. That's basically the basics. There we go. Alright, let's commit suicide. Good way to show it. Now for those that don't really understand, this is only on the left side, and if you turn, it turns with you. It's relative. And by going 90 degrees into the Rex at the back like that, then your snipe spot basically ends up in its mouth. So you kind of want to angle on it and keep it away from there. Like the donkey and the carrot. You keep the carrot away from the donkey. The snipe spot being the carrot. You've probably seen in my first video, that thin line at the belly, that's the brake check line kinda. If you go past that, you're gonna be pushing up daisies. Oh, he wants to see it. Let me do that first. There you go. As you can see, I was just barely in front of that line. And did. The reason why he said no way is because I was in front of the legs like this, and most Rexes are taught that if you are there, then you die. But the thing is, my head is not past that line on the belly, so you can kind of squeeze in there like this and still survive. But this is safe. Drag sensitive, but definitely safe. See, as Flaky says, like normally he can get Yutas whose feet are in front of mine or in his feet, but my angle is preventing that. Because the Yutas he kills with that are probably angled the same way as the Rex is angled, you know. So the length of the body pushes the head past that line, but being sideways like this or even a bit keeps you safe. Alright, I'll do a go session and then you guys can see it for yourself, like relative to other Yutas. I'm gonna handicap the Rex a little bit. If you're a Rex player and you want to help a Yuta, handicap yourself, just only do the turns so they can get used to the circling first. You kind of want to layer the brake checks and the drags on top of it later as soon as they get the first step under control. So as you can see, he's already struggling with this part. It's a matter of time before he dies to a drag. Oh, there he goes. It is because of that 90-degree angling and his snipe spot being so close to the Rex mouth that it's just touching at one point. So you kind of want to hold your angle like this the way I'm doing right now, and that's gonna keep you out of harm's way. Alright, it's back. Yeah, mate, it looks easy, but it isn't. People always underestimate that and then say like, oh, this is easy. No, bro, it's not. Just look at this guy adjusting. But he will get it. He will get it. Just has to learn the hard way first. Dying in a 90 degree is a good way to learn the hard way. Makes you more aware of that little moment right before you die. You start to notice that each time when you get there you die, then you'll start to prevent that. Like, it's better to be more into the Rex than to be afraid of its mouth. Like, just get close. Trust me, it's way better than being up its ass. Here I'm just trying to instruct him on how I do it. And I hope that is enough to get him to where I want him to be. Also, most Utahs, like, I don't know what they're focusing on when they're riding. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section what you focus on, but personally I focus on my head. I point it like a spear. Or like an arrow or whatever analogy works for you. It's gonna get dragged. Yep, there we go. That is because his angle is just too much 90. Kings has a way better idea of it, although I've been working with Kings a bit longer. Kings is doing quite good. Until she practiced. And it was also like a Utah all the way from scratch, making improvements by the day. You just have to practice this and get a feeling for it. Oof, hard to see myself in this. So basically, you swipe your mouse really gentle. Keep aiming for that corner in the hip, using the spine and the thin part of the belly to form a corner. You kind of want to keep aiming into that corner. All I'm doing is just swiping gently and then tap 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 to stay on when I see that I fall behind a little bit. It's 3 tiny taps. Also, do not look at your Utah. Instead, you want to be looking at the Rex. Because if your eyes are on the Rex, you'll detect drags, you'll detect brake checks, you'll detect anything he's trying to do, and you'll be able to respond a lot better. Jesus, that spike. Sometimes you have laggies like that. If that happens, just kind of keep doing what you were already doing with your input. And the game will often be kind enough to you to not let you die. Although it can definitely occur. You can also like just gently natural turn, shift, shift, natural turn, shift, natural turn, shift, natural turn, like, and then at one point you'll center in such a good place that you can just use natural turn by itself. Can't see myself that well, but I know by heart that as long as I don't pass that thin line of the belly, I'm good. Although I do kind of like hug the belly line rather than the spine line like they are doing, because that's just dangerous. It's better to risk a brake check than a drag due to latency and ping. So like you want to be in the corner, that's like the perfect spot. But if you're experiencing some ping and latency issues, you kind of want to hog that belly line instead of like I'm doing right here.
Then you can just keep that up. Alright, let's wait a second. Oh, I forgot. Alright. Come.
Kind of trying to tell him what to focus on. Because I have no idea if he's looking at his legs or whatever. He's getting into that spot again. Very dangerous. Although, it's kind of like the old style.
Ah, wait. I see it.
He's keeping too much distance from the Rex. Like if you're doing the old style, you have to be very, very precise. Because if you fall back just a little, you're gonna get dragged. That's
Poor Kings. Poor Nikki. It's weird saying my own name.
I think it's time for a little correction on that. Because I have super tiny shifts, I have 3. But if you have medium shifts or no feather shifting yet, then you probably are better off using 2. However, when you get advanced at writing, you will quickly notice that you do not have to shift continuously in a certain pattern. Instead, you want to be shifting dynamically. It's a little bit contradicting from what I was saying in the start of the video, but maybe Kings is ready for that. I guess I'll try to make my shifts a little bit more audible, I suppose. Don't know if that's the word.
Ta 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 ta. Oh, lag. Okay, I'm gonna make some ta ta tas. Basically, each time I say ta, I'm shifting. Ta 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 ta. Oh, this is fucking brain dead. Ta 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 ta. Yeah. Also, you don't have to constantly shift. It's more like this is the distance I want to have on the rack. So each time I fall behind, I use a shift to get back there. And it's never a set number. Like it's not set in stone. Like you always have to do 3 or you always have to do 2. No, you just shift the required shifts.
He's doing a lot better.
The rest is just W and steering. Oh, this poor guy. Sometimes when I go back here, I shift constantly like because it's safer. But here you can shift real gentle, like pop, pop. Oh, I died. Ah. Really? Oh. Swear to God, I was moving. Oh, well, good to know that on their end I wasn't moving. I was already confused. Well. Alright, I'm gonna cut the video here. And I'm gonna fast forward to the point where he made a little improvement. See how he does. I bet you can do it, bro. Like, I've decided to let him ride by himself, so without having me as a guideline. This is the part where I'm gonna start telling him to go sharper or whatever he's doing wrong, whatever I'm able to eyeball. As a last resort, I'll redirect into a video. Is he trotting? No, come on, bite. Yeah, he's doing way better already. Way better, bro. Look at this guy vibing. I'm gonna join him. Yeah, way better, bro. Way better. You got the same name as me, bro. You can do this. Use the Nick power. Way fucking better. This will build confidence. Because he sees he's not dying. Really good. Seems I don't have to. No, he is. I think it's time to redirect into a little video so that he can see, like, from my perspective how I'm riding and stuff like that. As you can see, like, if you hold W and you use your mouse, you're always looking in front of you. Holding an angle becomes so much easier when you do the your control will just drastically increase just by doing that. It's such a simple way to improve control, like, so much. For anybody interested, by the way, my DPI is on 1.5, just to give me that extra bit. Now, if you have a mouse that is able to just change the DPI with a button or something, then I recommend you do it that way and leave the alt settings alone. No, he's not biting yet. He's probably testing it. He's doing way better. Like, I enjoy watching people grow so much more than I enjoy kicking the biggest, baddest bully in this fucking game, you know? It's just, this is so much more wholesome. This guy was dying to drags like, what, 10 minutes ago? All drags, he was just dying. Now he's getting a hang of it. Very good. And remember, you can learn this just as much as this person can. Everybody can learn this. You just have to be willing to go through the trial and error, not get salty when you die, like you're learning, you know? Nobody's expecting you to perform athletic or Olympic, whatever the fuck. Super good. This control also went up. Oh, careful with those shifties. I know your fingers are getting a bit tired, but yeah, his fingers are being tired. He's not used to it. Literally his first time. Very good. Like when you add bytes, it's becoming a little bit of a different ball game. You have one more task to perform, you know. Besides keeping your control, you also have to keep clicking your mouse. And something else it does is it kind of messes your hitbox. When each time you bite, you kind of extend your hitbox, and it's easier for you to get hit. This is also the reason why you get killed 90 degrees behind the Sarahs the moment you start biting. It's just something gets wobbly and gets you hit. When you see people practice, always try to give positive reinforcement, positive feedback. Don't tell them what they did wrong, tell them what they did right. Let's say 35, just for good measure. I know it's 30. Like if you do 35 instead of 30, then even if the Rex starts crouching or play defensively, trying to heal, then you still will bleed it out. It's just the good measure quota, kind of. This one. I believe in you, bro. It's harder when you're biting. Because when you bite, your hitbox kind of extends a little bit. So what is safe when you're not biting isn't necessarily safe when you're not biting. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Biting adds risk. Oh, you're a bit too deep there, bro. What? It's not bad as like a starter point. Bro, that Rex. He almost sniped that Utah. Ignorance is bliss. He's doing really good. Keep it up. I'm rooting for you. Don't go too deep, my friend. You're too deep in, I think. Oh, no, it's good, it's good.